guys, welcome back to Ernie Teaches Tennis. Today I wanted to do a quick video about the contact point. Now, the reason I'm so obsessed with the contact point is that if you don't have basic hand-eye coordination and an ability to distinguish hitting the ball in front of you, you're gonna have a hard time hitting good tennis balls regardless of the mechanics of the swing that you're learning, right? So it's kind of like moving to chapter 10 of a book when you haven't read chapter 1 yet, if you're trying to work on follow-through footwork and you really don't have the basic hand-eye coordination to understand how to meet a ball in front of you. I personally started playing baseball when I was a kid, so all of my ground ball fielding drills and throwing helped me understand how to laterally shift and understand the ball and tracking it in front of me. But if you don't have a background in baseball or basketball or any sport where you're catching the ball in front of you, it's going to be very hard for you to automatically hit great ground strokes, even if you have a great understanding of the swing technique. So here's what I want you to do. There's a great website. If you're a tennis coach, you've probably been on it. It's tennisdrills.tv. George Capistani has all of these numeric systems for the swing. So he starts the racket. This is a full take back at 5. 0 is going to be your contact point here, and then 5 on the other end on the follow through. So the biggest thing that gets in the way of people's progress in hitting the sweet spot is they have so much junk going on and inefficiencies in the take back that it really distorts their ability to meet the ball at 0, right? So when you're warming up with someone, if you're a player that's really any level below a 4.0, I want you to actually start your racket at 0 and just go from 0 to the follow through and start there, right? That is going to be where you start to really understand what it is we're trying to accomplish here, and that's hitting the ball in front of you. If you watch Federer on a slow motion forehand, you'll see how far in front of him he's catching the ball. And rule of thumb, you know, if you're using your left hand as a guide, you don't want to actually start your swing when the ball's at your left hand, but about 2 or 3 feet before it's there, because by the time that you contact the ball, it's going to be the right time, right? So let me show you how this breaks down in real time. For examples, this is what I'm talking about. Let's say the ball is bouncing here, right? Let's say we have a ball that's bouncing right here. Beginning players are going to run up to where the ball is bouncing, and that will lead them to hitting a cramped shot because they don't understand the contact point, right? So if we want to hit a ball that bounces here on the rise, then really the contact point is going to be somewhere here. Now, understanding that completely influences where I'm lining up and preparing my shot from, right? So it doesn't matter how nice and fluid of a swing you have, if I'm moving to the wrong place, anticipating the wrong contact point, no matter what, I will be hitting a ball behind me, right? So that's why you want to start at 0, because there's literally a 6-foot discrepancy here in where I should be standing from where, as a beginner, I would naturally decide to start to approach a ball, right? So again, if a ball is bouncing here and it's got any bit of topspin, really the contact point is going to be somewhere here. So how much times as a beginner have you done all of this unnecessary motion and movement to a ball here when you might as well have just stood in place and held the racket out in front of you? You would have had the same result with so much less energy, right? So that's the reason why I want us to focus on the contact point as the top of the pyramid in terms of what one understanding could I have that would have the greatest positive downstream effect on the rest of my game. If you can just get your split step right on every shot and have a great understanding of your contact point, those 2 things alone will take you very, very far in tennis. Thanks for watching the channel, guys. If you like what I have to say and my approach to teaching the game, please like and subscribe and share with anybody that might be learning tennis right now. Thanks so much.